People are once again looking for reasons to step out, move, meet friends. And one of the biggest reasons for that right now, and here's the topic, we're going to talk about HYROX. What's up, guys? So how was we had started something very new recently, right? And just yesterday we did what we started. So
I mean, started is a very strong word. I guess we just
We
did
just went.
one once. We
I
went
so
once.
started because the
We
conversation
played the.
I would get to started after like 3 or 4 sessions because we've done that consistently. Like we recently started doing something is after 3, 4 times of the same thing being
but
done.
the conversation went like let's do it regularly,
Yeah,
and we are looking for more
To be
options. I
fair,
thought,
I was on my endorphins high,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is why I said, let's do this regularly. I don't know if I'll be as enthusiastic later. And essentially, we started playing the white people sport, we played the white people sport, which is pickleball, once yesterday.
Mhm.
But it was fun. Prakhar, I was telling Sandy yesterday. So I fell down, right? And there are barely any people who fall down while playing pickleball. It's not a falling down kind of sport. And
No, it's okay.
I
People
got
do fall. They slip, they
Just for
hit. Why
it
context,
no? It's
is.
just
Ashmita falls down while standing still also. So, I mean, while running
okay.
is still a step further from that. Like
See,
usually
Also.
people are not supposed to fall just like that, like while standing. So
see, as an eyewitness, I saw that happening. It wasn't a normal fall. So, I
Yeah.
mean, it wasn't a normal
I fell
fall.
hard. Again, people don't usually fall while playing pickleball. But I was telling this to Sandy yesterday, I have fallen in literally every single time I have played any sport because I have a dangerous combination of skills, which is, or traits, not skills, but traits, which is I am highly competitive, but I'm also highly incompetent. So the combination of the two means I have no coordination in my eye with between my eyes and my hand. I will trip over my own feet while running. So it's just but I have to win. I have to absolutely fucking win. Which is why it is great that we are playing once a week because every week I will get injured and it will take me a week to recover from this.
And you know what? Your fall seemed like a dive. I don't know if that makes sense. It felt like that you
Yeah,
you pulled a dive and like tried hitting a shot.
it was very unintentional. I was just trying to reach the ball. And I
okay.
started off late. I started late, running late. So I should have just let it go, considering I let go so many other serves. This was absolutely fine. But,
And this
but no,
wasn't even like a winning point or anything that
no,
you.
nothing. Nothing. I was just like, maybe I can take this. And I ran, but I slipped. I think the grip of my shoes was weird. So I could feel the skidding
Mm,
on the court, and I
Yeah,
skid, and that's why I looked like a dive. But thankfully, I didn't break my nose or anything.
yeah, yeah.
yeah. It was scary actually.
Significant injuries were averted. That is true.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
only
Mostly
because
my injuries are not significant at all. Like I've played so many things and I've gotten hurt so many times. So many times. I mean,
like just playing sport or doing anything or just
just
randomly you.
playing something,
Ah. Hmm.
I would get. Uh, this is true since childhood and it has never once changed. But
Hmm.
Prakhar, do you have a segue?
It's actually a very direct segue because we're on a topic of sports. So this is directly related to the my topic, so I don't
Oh,
really have to
nice.
look for a segue.
You could have just gone to the segue then. You just
This is
explained the segue.
no, this is my conversation as a segue to my topic. No,
Okay.
Ashmita does this with everyone, even with Sandy. Ashmita, my
For
God.
someone who has zero concept of how a segue functions, she has an awful lot of thoughts on how segue should work, right?
So it was just very fortunate, by the way, guys, that we played yesterday and we did not do our episode before that because this is like a really nice setting and nice segue, of course, to my topic, but also we'll have more inputs from you guys after yesterday, like we played, and you might have more inputs like in the topic. So recently, while doom scrolling, I came across two very different sets of opinions, both trying to make sense of the same thing, some lighthearted and some brutally honest. And that got me thinking, because what we're talking about today is something that's suddenly everywhere. I'm pretty sure you've either heard about it or seen it on your feed. It feels like every other person is talking about it for all the right reasons, or maybe not. Remember how we used to look for an excuse to step out of the house, meet friends, play football or cricket, or just walk around for hours and then come back home only to get scolded for being late or not finishing your homework? Like what we are doing right now, not minus the homework, but we're making efforts to meet, step out, play pickleball, or just meet for card games, right? You remember?
For the record, I always used to complete my homework and then play for hours on end. I was a very
Same.
responsible child.
I
Your
never got
that
I
Mhm.
never got scolded for getting out of the house was always somebody else's problem. I always wanted to come
no,
back
but
home.
see, I got scolded every time, but my guess is
Yes.
that like everyone, they got scolded at least once, for not
No,
completing your homework or
never.
Like, I don't want to say this in a very braggish way, but I was very good at my studies and I was very good at sports. So I used to do both equally well,
I was
and I
not
used
good
to
at
enjoy doing
sports.
both.
okay. Funny thing is, we're kind of doing the same thing again. People are once again looking for reasons to step out, move, meet friends. And one of the biggest reasons for that right now, and here's the topic, we're going to talk about HYROX.
Sorry,
Have you
what?
guys
Oh, okay.
HYROX?
I
You were
don't know
telling
what
me
this is.
about this the other day. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Could have never guessed it because I have no idea what this means. What
Yeah.
is HYROX?
Okay,
I
so
could have
all of
guessed a
my
million times and never reached HYROX. Genuinely. Like that is such a niche thing that 90% of the people wouldn't have been able to guess that unless and until you
I
are
don't
no,
into
even
but
know
like
what it
heavy
is. I've never
bodybuilding.
heard of this.
It's a
no, but
CrossFit
a lot.
competition, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
but a lot of people are talking about it suddenly. Like it's all over my feed. It is also because I now I've started researching about it, but even before I started researching about it, or I had so I have actually planned to go for HYROX next year, not this year. But even before I started, like I decided to go for HYROX, it was all over my feed. And that's how I got into HYROX and decided that I'll go for it. And I started researching for HYROX. And there was another reason which I'll come to why people are talking about HYROX so much. So with your reaction, I'm sure I can make a very strong guess that Ashmita has no idea what HYROX is, but
I
Sandy,
literally told you. I literally
yeah,
told
yeah,
you
yeah.
that I have
But
no zero clue.
but Sandy made a very good guess. And did I tell you about HYROX or who mentioned HYROX to you?
I had I had like known about it in passing, and then we were talking the other day at your house, and then you mentioned HYROX that it takes place somewhere
Mm,
in Noida only. So yeah, but
yeah.
but I would never have guessed HYROX. That is not a sport that anyone thinks of normally. So yeah.
I
Normal people
I don't
don't
know
No,
think
if
about
you're
CrossFit. Okay,
yeah,
normal people
CrossFit
think
is
okay.
about
not
normal
CrossFit
people
is
think
not
about football,
sports.
cricket, whatever, other
Yeah.
sports,
That is not true,
anything
Ashmita.
else.
That is not true.
CrossFit is
So,
exercise. CrossFit is not sports.
see, everything related to movement or your body movement or fitness is just sports, or it comes under sports and fitness.
No,
So,
please. please. So,
This is
CrossFit
so
cannot
this
be
is
that.
no, this is a mix of both gym workout and fitness and like sports. That's why I brought this topic into, and that's why I
Okay.
said that it's not true because it's a very interesting mix of things, and it is very recent. It started only in 2017 or 2018. So I'll tell you all about HYROX.
What's the spelling of HYROX? HIGH?
No,
Rocks?
HYROX. HYROX.
I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Why?
It's so horrible. Why is it necessary to name things like this?
No, but you know what? Surprisingly, this is going viral on social media and offline. A lot of people are going for it. The Bangalore edition just got over, and we have the Delhi edition happening, I think, in July. So it is very much relevant on social media and offline. It's like everyone there, they just want to go to HYROX and want to, compete in HYROX. And I was just very happy that we plan to, play pickleball because it was somewhat getting into the same field of fitness and sports, and which basically is stepping out of our homes from playing cards
You
and
just
having.
uh, you just liked it because you wanted a segue for the episode in the morning.
No, no, but
So
I actually love sports.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love adventure. I love sports. So this was really
Wait,
nice
we
for
have
me.
to give this context. Sandy, you want to give listeners a context of why Prakhar is so excited about this topic and that your EDFC sports football
Yeah.
practices in the morning.
My God, I thought you were going to talk about the Kerala trip and the hike that we took.
No, I think the warm-up part was so much funnier.
I mean, there's a lot of context required to that. So, just very in a nutshell, basically, Prakhar is someone who likes to do things that are not everyone enjoys doing. Basically, earlier on, we used to get together every weekend with a bunch of our friends to play football. And Prakhar used to carry this like a whole ass bag full of training cones and shit. And every time before playing, he used to set up these training cones in like eights and infinity symbols. And he wanted to make us run around. And every single time, we'll be like, fuck right off, bro. Like, we are a bunch of smokers and drinkers who are getting together to play football. And you're talking about warming up right now. Like, who gives a fuck? We'll get injured. Yes, that's a part of life. I mean, we're resigned to that. Our lungs are fucked. Our liver
See,
is fucked. What do you expect us to do?
physically getting hurt, like scratch and everything, is still fine, but
Yeah,
muscle cramps, it
I
is
know.
scary.
I know.
So, see,
Like,
I was just looking out for
I would
you
have been completely
guys.
on board for warm-ups had we not been chronic drinkers and smokers. So I mean, you have to draw the line somewhere, no, between being pragmatic and being just silly.
I drew a line. I just asked you guys to run between them.
Also, I want to issue a correction. Prakhar just mentioned that everybody is looking forward to HYROX and everybody wants to take part in it. I want to claim for the record categorically untrue that is. Okay, nobody wants to participate and nobody wants to going crazy or gaga over it. Literally no one knows about it. I don't know what he's
No,
talking
people
about.
do. People do. And I'll tell you why people are going crazy for it. It is not just because of the fitness. There's another angle to it, and that is why there's a tiff between the two communities and two different opinions people are sharing for related to HYROX. So people want to go, and majority of the people who are either into fitness or maybe just say they go for a run and suddenly they want to go compete in HYROX, or people who are just going to the gym for regular weightlifting or not like proper gymming, but they want to go to HYROX, and why they want to go to HYROX. So there's a reason. So since a lot of, like Sandy said, a lot of people, they don't know what HYROX is, and Ashmita also told us that she doesn't know what HYROX is. So I'll tell you guys about a little about HYROX. So HYROX actually started in Hamburg, Germany around 2017. It was founded by two very different people. Please mind if I pronounce their names incorrectly. Christian Tutzke, who's a German entrepreneur known for organizing large-scale sports events, and Moritz Forste, a two-time Olympic gold medalist in field hockey.
Why do
So
these
you had
names
one
sound
person,
Marathi to me?
Oh my God.
Moritz
Are they from
Forste.
Aurangabad or somewhere? No?
Oh God.
They're
No.
I'm
definitely
sure
not from.
it's just our Indian pronunciation. That's
I
it.
know, I know. They
It's
So
also
brother.
completely fine to mess up European pronunciations because they mess up our barely anybody has pronounced my very very simple name properly. So it's fine.
So you had one person who understood how to build large scale events, and the other who knew exactly what athletes look for in a competition. One was an entrepreneur, and the other was an Olympic gold medalist. So it was a very good mix of people to build something like HYROX. The first race happened in Hamburg in 2018, and it was actually pretty small, just a very few hundred people trying out this new format. But the idea clicked really fast because it was simple, structured, and something both beginners and serious athletes could get into. And from there, it just kept growing. So imagine it was, although 2018 feels like just right now, but it's been what, uh,
9 years,
8 years, 8, 9 years.
8 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the COVID, we feel 2018 was just now. So even then, for an sports event or for event like HYROX that started in 2018, it became very, very, very big. HYROX India officially entered in 2014, and for the first big race happening in Mumbai in 2015. So it was just last year that it entered India. And what's crazy is thousands of people showed up right from the start. Within a year, it expanded to cities like Delhi and Bangalore, and participation just kept increasing. Globally, by 2014 and 2024 and 2024 and 2025, there have already been over 650,000, around 650,000 competitors, which is insane for something that started less than a decade ago.
For those of you
Hmm.
unfamiliar with 6,50,000, that is 650,000.
So it's a mix of gym workout and I
CrossFit.
forgot the name. CrossFit, yes. So it's a mix of CrossFit workout and gym workout, and running is of course involved in this. So it's a mix of three, four workouts, and using them, they have like different machines and different routines that and different routines have different stations, and that's how you basically compete in this.
It's
So
like
as you can,
that. What is that? The
Iron
Iron
Man.
Man. Yeah.
Iron Man is like it's a different same direction but a different workout. Iron Man is very difficult. Iron Man is
Iron
like
Man
you
is super
have to
difficult. Yeah.
in Iron Man you will have to swim, you have to cycle. It's
Yeah.
completely
Yeah.
outdoors.
For the listeners, Prakhar is showing us a routine, let's say that, of this program called HYROX and this
Yeah,
competition. It starts with 1,000 meters skiing, 1 kilometer. Skiing, I am assuming, is indoor. You just have to do like it's a machine.
it's a
Then there
machine.
is
Yes.
then there is sled push for 50 meters, sled pull for 50 meters. Then there
Yeah.
is burpee broad jump. Oh, burpees are the worst. For 80 meters. Then there is rowing for another kilometer. Then there
Yeah.
is farmer's carry for 200 meter. This is how you know this is a rich person sport because they have transformed labor into aesthetic. Then there is 100-meter lunges, and then there is what the fuck are wall balls? There are wall balls 100. I don't know what wall
The
balls are.
medicine balls they have, you need to sort of, it's an exercise that they do.
I assumed it's an exercise, but I still don't know what
No,
it
but
is.
basically you have to do like you have to throw the ball. There are markers on which you have to hit the ball, throw it, and then do a what do you call lunge, and
Okay.
then throw the ball again. So I have to do like 100 of these. Might I tell you this? Basically, doing like 15 or 20 of this even makes you like you're dead, even if you
Yeah,
do
none
like
of this
20.
sounds fun. Not even one bit, which seems to be the basic requirement of a sport. Not even a little bit of it sounds like fun.
No, but in between of these workout stations, you have to run for 1 kilometers. Every
Oh,
time you finish a
right.
work,
Now I'm
w-
convinced. The 1 kilometer running is what tipped it in its favor. So
no,
now
I
I'm
do all of
completely
these workouts.
convinced.
I do. No,
God.
see, it is fun, honestly. For someone like me, it is
Sure.
fun. For the population, why is it fun is because of the reason I'm going to talk about further into the topic.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But because of course it's such I'll give you a hint because it's such a big event now. Um it is very it's going viral on Instagram. So people are going for this not just for fitness but also for Instagram because the event is very Instagrammable.
For the
Hmm.
validation, people are, uh, what do you mean validation? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can be.
Social media validation.
Yeah.
I being relevant, going for events, that are going viral. It is as similar to what happened with the Coldplay concert. People who were not listeners or had no idea what who Coldplay is also went for it because it was going viral. People just wanted to stay relevant. They wanted to show that they went for a Coldplay concert. It's the same thing. They're going to for HYROX just for the Instagram, for the gram, basically how they say it. So what the founders realized was actually pretty interesting. People were either running marathons or going to the gym, but there was nothing that really combined both into one proper competition. Running races already existed, gym workouts existed, but there was no standardized global fitness race that brought both worlds together. So they basically filled the gap. They created this format where you run, then you hit a functional workout, then you run again, and it keeps repeating in a fixed structure that's the same anywhere in the world. And that consistency is a big deal. Whether you're in Germany, India, or anywhere else, the race is exactly the same. So you can actually compare performance globally. And people from different countries also travel to India to compete because, of course, it's cheap.
People say
Yeah.
this about tech CEOs, and I would say this about these two gentlemen also. This is creating a problem where a solution already existed. So
Hmm.
it's not a solution for a problem, but a problem for a solution. Right? This is, what do you mean a gap? There was no gap. Don't go to the gym to compete. People go to the gym to increase their fitness for a different purpose, whether that is,
See,
you so
going
it's
going
a wild thing to say that they tried to fill a gap.
See, I have been going to the gym for more than 3 years now. So what happens is going to the gym, doing the same workout gets boring in between. So
Yeah,
either you
yeah.
have different activities either in the gym itself, or you do something outside of the gym to make it more interesting, right? So
Yeah,
you either
people
go
do
for
sports.
marathons, you either go
Yeah.
for something like pickleball or things like these. But
Or you take different kinds
basically,
of classes. You do Pilates, you do Zumba, you dance, whatever. Like, there's so many options. Like, this is, I mean, sure, participate by all means. There was no gap. There was no problem that needed to be fixed. There was no need. It's just a
no one
fun
said there
thing
was a
for
problem.
crazy people.
No one said there was a problem. There was a gap in saying that people were going to the gym, people going were going for marathons and runs, but there was nothing a mix of both. And people People do this all the time. That's how CrossFit came into being. CrossFit is also a mix of a lot of different workouts. So
Fair.
people mix two different things and make something out of it. Of course, the main intention for them is not, let's say, fitness. It is about it's about making money. Let's say. Even then, they made something which made people interested into an idea, something like this.
Fair, fair. No, 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 no. This is no, I get it because this is just because I find it absolutely horrifying doesn't mean that other people also.
I mean,
No,
I
I
but
I
find
am
it.
I am in agreement with both of you in the sense that okay, this is a new thing that people combined a few things just to make it fun, bought it. At the same time, I also agree with you, Ashmita, in the fact that this was not something that was necessarily needed. It is just something you wanted to make some
Yeah, it's
money
just
and
a
wanted to
new
do
thing.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was no gap, there was no problem that need to be solved. It was just
yeah,
another thing that they tried to do and that they're doing now.
no,
yeah,
That's
and
but
that
pretty
and
much
the
it.
why we're talking about this is because it went viral because of the reason that people are looking for validation. People were going to the gym, they were posting stories anyway, right? But it wasn't exciting enough for any one person to brag about that I went for this. Like, you know what, saying like, if I tell you guys that, so you guys are not interested in this, but just bear with me. So if I tell you guys that I ran for 10 kilometers, it might sound, oh, nice, you ran for 10 kilometers.
I will be
Now
highly
people,
impressed.
but now what people are doing is that I saying that I ran 10 kilometers is not exciting enough now because they do it regularly. Now, what a new thing for them to brag about is that I went for HYROX. I completed HYROX. So people are going for the validation. And for Instagram, I completely accept it. Like I'm in agreement. I'm not saying it is just for fitness because they are not doing fitness because people are preparing for it, maybe let's say a year in advance or 6 months in advance, and that is fitness. But Hyrox is not basically
It's a
doing something.
competition, which is
Yes,
fine. Yeah, which is great.
they are just making money out of it, and it is like I am in complete agreement with that. But it is just excitement, the excitement that it created, and how and why is it going viral, that is what we are going to talk about. So the idea itself was simple but very smart. Make fitness a sport that everyday people can try, but still challenging enough for elite athletes. So it was basically for both the audience. Like I don't consider myself as an elite athlete, but I am also not a beginner. I can go for this very conveniently. Like, I don't have to convince myself too much to go for this. But it is also for people who are not into fitness, but they want to brag about it on Instagram. They can go for it. They can do all of these workouts. They are not competing to be on the table, like on the list of the winners, but they want to show to their audience on Instagram that they went for HYROX. So they can also compete. And maybe after completing the whole thing, they might get into fitness. It is just a very distant assumption, after competing and being in that zone. Because if you're around athletes or around like people into sports, you feel
Yeah,
motivated.
yeah. Why are you saying repeatedly that this is for bragging? Like, is that,
Because it is that there are very
how
few
do you know
people
that?
who are.
Like, how do you know it is bragging? Because it might just be, for example, when I started gymming, I had to
Mhm.
hire a personal trainer because I didn't know where to start and where to end. So this sort of a structure actually tells me that okay, you follow X, Y, Z, and that's how you like, it's a good thing. It's I don't know how the bragging thing comes in. Like, do you
Because
know this for sure? Yeah.
even before the competition has started in Delhi, because it's in July, people are now posting stories saying, I have applied for HYROX and I'm really excited. I have bought these clothes for HYROX. And now people have started making list of things you have to buy for HYROX. And even
That's
like
true for
people who are
yoga
not.
also, Prakhar. Prakhar, you have become
Yes,
me, which is cynical for no reason. It is,
No, but
it's,
the once you start following like the my feed, if I give you my phone and you go through my feed, you will realize why people are just talking about HYROX. And if you follow their feed, like people who are talking about HYROX, they're not completely into fitness, but it is just Instagrammable for them. Or maybe let's say they
yeah,
don't even go for HYROX. One of my friend, I was talking to her, and she was like, I might not go for HYROX, but I've bought the ticket just for the sake of it. What if I go there and we can post stories on Instagram? I'm like, there's a spectator pass also
okay.
for this. So people are going for spectator passes to show people that they went for HYROX. So that's how you know that people are just trying to going for the viewer, like going for the views and all of that on Instagram. The interesting part of HYROX isn't just one format. It actually adapts to how crazy you're feeling that day. You can go solo, which is the full experience, which is actually very tough. And you do all the workouts, basically all the runs alone. That's easily the toughest version. No hiding, no sharing the load. Then there's doubles where you and a partner go through the race together. You both run the full distance, but you can split the workout station between you. So it becomes a little more manageable and honestly more fun because you're suffering together, by the way.
Mhm.
So it can also be fun. And if you're just starting out, there's a relay, a team of four where each person takes on part of the race. That's most beginner friendly format. More about the experience, the energy, and just being part of the event. And then there's the pro category, where things get serious, heavier weights, stricter standards, and a completely different level of intensity. So, depending on whether you want a hardcore challenge, a team experience, or just a way to try it out, there's a version for everyone. The reason HYROX is so difficult is because it doesn't let you be good at just one thing. You can't rely only on strength or only on cardio. It forces you to be good at both. At the
Hmm.
same time, you're running 8 kilometers in total, 1 kilometer each after each workout station. So it totals to 8 kilometers. But in between every run, you're doing these intense workouts like sled pushes, burpee, lunges. So your body never really gets a break. Just when your legs are tired from running, you're asked to lift or push something heavy. And when your muscles are exhausted, you have to run again. It's that constant switching between endurance and strength without proper recovery that makes it so tough to finish. It's not just physically exhausting, it's mentally draining too. At some point, it's less about fitness and more about whether you can just keep going. So I relate to this. Why? Because 2 years ago, when I had just started my gym, I got myself a trainer and I told him that my goal for joining the gym is strength and endurance. So he introduced me to
CrossFit.
he HIIT, CrossFit, and there's another anyway HIIT and CrossFit basically. So in both of these workouts, weight training is not involved so much. So you're using your own body weight and different movements to build strength and endurance. And when I had joined, I was very confident that these are very easy for me because I was into football. I was into
CrossFit.
no, not CrossFit, not CrossFit. Um,
Hiking and all, you were
athletics.
sport.
No, no,
Yeah, yeah,
athletics. I was into
yeah.
athletics. So I thought that I had the strength and I had the endurance, so I can
How are you
go.
forgetting everything that you enjoy doing?
I don't know because I don't do athletics anymore.
It
I'm
doesn't
not
seem
into.
like you enjoy any of it if you just randomly forget everything that you do.
Excuse
It's
me, you
okay.
do not
People
have
do
an
forget.
ADHD brain. Back off, Sandy. I fully understand what Prakhar is going through.
Thank you, Ashmita.
And how many of you are taking active steps to remedy that?
I
We're doing
Yeah,
these
exactly.
episodes and
No,
publicly
Prakhar,
coming out with
you are just letting life raw dog fuck you, okay? That is what is going on with you.
this is a very strong accusation, Ashmita.
Please, you
It
have
is
not
not an
been to a
accusation
psychiatrist,
anymore.
you have
Yeah,
been
yeah.
not been to a therapist. It's you are fully letting life raw dog you.
Maybe.
We need, maybe he loves raw dogging. That's another other thing altogether. But
I do not want to get into that.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
not a discussion I
Just
want to have.
Okay,
talking of
you
raw
guys,
dogging
please.
life, let these ads raw dog you, and we'll see
Oh
you on the
God.
other side.
Oh
Sure.
God.
Okay. Sandy, do you want to welcome
Okay,
back the
welcome back
listeners?
from the break. Back to you, Prakhar.
I knew it.
I mean, that's literally what anyone has to do. I don't know what.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
What?
Yeah, yeah, no, I believe you.
What? I mean, you tell me what is
I
something.
believe you.
It didn't
It
sound
was
like you
just
believed
funny.
me.
It was
Ashmita,
just
it's your tone.
funny.
Sandy's right. It's your
You
tone.
have a tone issue, yes.
Sure. It's like, sure.
Hmm.
Go ahead,
Anyway,
Prakhar.
all right. Hope you had a good break. Welcome back to the show. Back to you, Prakhar.
Okay. So now that we've established that this is not easy at all, the obvious question is why is everyone suddenly so obsessed with it? Because on the surface, it looks like people are going there to test their fitness for the thrill, to push themselves, get inspired. All of that sounds great, right? Or maybe not. I feel like there are a couple of reasons here that people don't really talk about openly, but subconsciously everyone is kind of getting pulled into it. It's not just about fitness anymore. There is something else going on, and this became really clear when this one tweet went viral, especially around the fitness community after the HYROX Bangalore event. I'll show you the tweet and then we'll move forward. Now here is what Ashmita said comes into the conversation.
What did I say? I said so many things. The
Tweet.
tweet says, for the listeners, somebody called Ankit Kedia with a blue tick. I don't know who this is, but it says HYROX fitness event in Bangalore saw around 9,000 participants. They charge 9,000 per person to participate, which comes to roughly 8.1 crore made in a single day. Same trend is showing up in marathons. People are paying 3,000 to 5,000 rupees INR to just run for a day. Being fit is good, but why are people spending this much on a one day event? It feels less about fitness and more about validation. I'm sorry, I have to call bullshit on this. I have to call bullshit on this tweet. 3,000 to 5,000 for an event is not a big deal. People do it. Running in marathons, participating in community events, fitness events is not a new thing. People have been doing it for a very long time. It is motivating to work out with or to do a fitness event with other people. I mean, calm the fuck down. Not everybody, everything is about validation. This, it's a conjecture. It is speculation.
Yeah.
There is no basis for this.
Can I also add that 3,000 to 5,000 bucks is what people also pay for, say, a concert or a concert
Yeah,
ticket,
yeah.
right? The
On
same,
a
like
dinner sometimes.
you can basically
On
replace all
alcohol.
the high roxes in fitness with any concert and musical band. It will be the same thing, right? So if someone like a Foo Fighters or someone like they'll be charging 9,000. Coldplay, I'm pretty sure charge 9,000 per person for their
Yeah.
concert, right?
And also,
Yeah.
we
So
don't know. This is somebody who has, I'm sorry, never seen a financial statement in their lives. Roughly 8.1 crore made in a single day means what? Do you know how much time, effort people are involved in doing that? What if this 8.1 crores that you have made? Firstly, I'm not quite sure of the calculation, but if it is true, I'm not good at math, so I don't know that. But if it is true,
for
how
context,
many people
Ashmita
were
used to be a chartered accountant. Okay,
we
so
never needed we never needed math, but like how many people are involved in the event is what I want to know. What is the amount that is being paid to people who are participating of that? What is the
Yeah.
charge of the venue? What are people doing for food and beverages? What is the whole setup? What is the equipment cost? How is it apportioned across the years, across different cities and different geographies? Like there are so many aspects. Please, friend, just open a bloody financial statement and check it out. I take a lot of offense to this
Okay,
Then
to this
good.
claim.
Good that
I
Ashmita
I
took offense to something she has zero interest in, but also at the same time, who is Ankit Kedia? Who is this guy?
Ankit,
Is he
he's
is
from
he is he in the fitness like world? Like is he a big
not
name
at
in the
all.
What
fitness
is his
field?
No.
qualification? Yeah, I want to know this.
Is he a
So this
CA? Is he
guy,
a accountant? Is he what?
I'll tell you. So this guy is head of sales at SAS.
Oh my God, he's a salesperson. We don't talk
Yeah.
anything more. Move on, move
Yeah,
on.
no,
He has
we can
zero
move on. Yeah,
qualification in anything. Move
yeah.
on.
Okay. What Ashmita, what you said, that is exactly what people from the fitness community are talking about. Like people do spend minimum of 3-4 thousand on like their dinner bills or maybe a
Oh,
concert or even on IPL where the
IPIL?
the IPL
IPL,
IPL
IPL.
and
Oh, I was like, IPL doesn't
honestly,
cost that much, but yeah, sure, okay, go ahead.
what what did you thought?
IPIL
The
is
morning after.
emergency
IPL.
contraceptive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I mean,
You know,
people do
in case you're
spend.
getting raw dogged, you like you and seem to be enjoying Prakhar, you might need to have a stock of IPL. Just letting you know.
No, Prakhar is getting raw dogged.
No,
Prakhar is not raw dogging
That's why
anything.
that's why Prakhar needs an IPL.
I don't know
No,
why my
it's not
personal
going to
life
do
is
anything.
I don't know why my personal life is becoming public now. Let's not digress.
Yeah, so what
And
is the fitness community saying, Prakhar?
they're talking about the same thing that Ashmita you said that people do spend this amount on movie tickets, concert, IPL, and the value addition might not be the same, maybe less or maybe more for a lot of people, but maybe it's the same. So how is HYROX any different? And
Yeah,
it is just a competition and it is not about the HYROX like the competition. It is about the amount of effort that people are putting in for this competition. People are getting fit or they're enjoying being in a social community. The value addition can be slightly more, or even if it's the same, then it shouldn't be any different. So they're saying the same thing, and there were a lot of tweets. I mean, I don't want to share the screen, like show the screenshots. There were a lot of them, but they're talking about the same thing. Although there
yeah.
was a funny tweet I saw yesterday. I took a screenshot of it. I'll show it to you at the end. It was funny. It
Okay.
it didn't make any sense with it made sense without making any sense. If I don't know if that makes sense, but it was just funny. I'll show it to you later.
Was it Schrodinger who tweeted?
Sorry, what?
Was it
What?
Schrodinger?
What?
Oh, fuck. You know the
Uh,
Schrodinger's cat thing?
No.
Okay, never mind, Prakhar. Let's move on.
Okay.
we can
Much
move on. Yeah.
context we'll give you later.
So I had a question, but Ashmita already answered. Sandy, do you have any input? What do you think people what's driving people to HYROX? You
I
have
mean, my views are pretty plain on this. I think the entire concept is crazy as fuck. It makes no sense to me. But that's because it makes no sense to me, doesn't mean it counts for anything. If people
Yeah,
want to do it, they can do it. Who cares? I genuinely could not care less about High Rocks or the people participating in it because it's just not for me. And for the people who care
yeah.
about it, it's fine. As long as people are having fun and they're not being a pain in the ass to other people, who cares, man? It's their money.
I mean
unlike
Yeah.
unlike
it's
Mr.
like
Kedia, who is just
KDI.
shitting on a concept for no fucking reason. Like I would again, I am a cynic, right? I you know I do like tend to find the worst in things. Eh,
Of course, we know
but
that.
this is a stretch even for me. Like you. People are going out and enjoying an activity. As a person for whom getting into fitness and maintaining that discipline is very difficult without a community,
Yeah.
Mr. Kedia can go fuck himself. Like, I need people
Okay.
around me to, that doesn't mean I'm looking for validation. I need people around me to actually tell me, okay, let's go to the gym. Let's do
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Like, I was far more active when there were more number of active people around me and they would be like, let's go. You're going back from school to home. Do you want to stop by the gym? I'm going right now. Let's go. Eh,
Back in 2016, 17, my motivation to go to gym was because I had two friends who were still living in Vasundhara
yeah,
to go to the gym. We used to go to the gym together, so that was my motivation. Now the
yeah,
thing is, I go to the gym alone, but motivation for me right now is, let's say, preparing for HYROX or just normal fitness, staying fit. But
yeah.
before that, my motivation was, let's say, a community of three
Community.
people
Yeah,
going
yeah.
together, meeting, because we were going, like, we were working, so we had no time, to meet uh, outside of our work, or there was no reason or a place where we could meet. So this was basically a good reason for us to meet and also get fit at the same time. So I kind of agree.
I also feel like even if people are doing it for validation, I highly
Hmm.
doubt it. I highly, highly, highly doubt it because it's a difficult fucking thing to do. You don't just pick up an a whole training, regime that you have to
Yeah,
follow
yeah.
for Instagram validation. Like, calm down. Nobody is doing. Maybe people are. I don't know. It just sounds ridiculous. Even if that's the case, you are still doing something good for your body. You are still participating. Like, what is your problem? Let them do it. What? There are so many more important issues in the world. You want to take a stand. There are other things that are going
Yeah,
wrong. This is not anything. This is not doing anything to anybody. So, mm,
that is true. I mean, even for us, like, just started playing pickleball. We can either go continue doing this, like, keep on playing pickleball because enjoy doing that, or we can make a competition out of it. It is our choice, but we won't do that because we don't feel the need for it. But again, the motive stays the same. We want to meet, we want to
we want to play.
socialize and play. So it's just a choice, if you want to make a competition out of it or just keep on doing what you're doing. But we do the same thing. We enjoy our socializing. We enjoy our each other's company. Now this tweet has actually sparked a bigger conversation around value. Like, when you think about it, people spend 4 to 5K on things like a concert or an IPL match. And yeah, it's fun, it's entertaining, but the value you take back is mostly just the experience in that moment. But with something like HYROX or any competition or run clubs that you go to, people are arguing that the value feels different because you're not just watching something, you're a part of it. You train for it, you show up, you go through it, and you come out with something tangible, not just physically, but mentally as well.
Also, it's their fucking money. They can spend it in whatever the
They
fucking way they want. Like,
That was another take that people, they're like, it's their fucking money. Why do you
yeah,
have to have like
yeah,
opinion on everything? They want to spend it on anything they want,
yeah.
they can do it.
You spent it on a fucking blue tick.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
really despise KDR right now. I don't know why I have such strong feelings about this. It really pissed me off.
it's okay, Ashmita. You
Getting
I'm
getting
pretty sure.
triggered by things that don't matter to you. It's a lesson 101 from Ashmita. Literally, I
No,
don't
but
give a
I
fuck about
really,
it, but I'm triggered. Why, bro? No one
I don't,
knows.
I genuinely don't give a fuck about HYROX, but I am always pissed off at people who shit on people doing things individually on their own for entertainment, for whatever they want to. They are not harming anybody. And just some random person throws around numbers without understanding even a little bit about how finances actually work.
That's the
Fuck
kind of
right off.
confidence only someone with a management degree can bring to the table,
Oh,
So,
yes, that
Yes.
is true. What my management degree has given me is confidence on things I know nothing about. Like it's
That's a good
exceptional.
confidence. That's a
It
good
is.
confidence.
It is. It pays you. That's why MBAs don't know anything and are paid so well across the globe.
This tweet and this conversation honestly made me think about my own reasons why I thought about going to HYROX. Why did I even plan on training for HYROX? For me, it was definitely about testing my fitness, pushing myself, doing something challenging and a little out of the ordinary. I'll like the whole process, the training, the build up, the experience of actually going through it. Honestly, like I've started training for HYROX for next year, not this year, but the experience even till now has been very entertaining and very, exciting because I'm
Don't lie, Prakhar. You are doing it for the
what?
Instagram stories.
Yes, absolutely. I haven't posted anything in the past 4 5 months, but I am doing for the gram. Yes,
I saw a
absolutely.
story just yesterday, bro. What are you talking about?
Post, not
Oh,
stories are fine. I keep sharing,
stories.
reposting things, but my that's a different conversation. Let's not digress. But the different kind of workouts, the routines, and the machines I'm trying out for HYROX are so much fun. Like the rowing, the skiing, it's so much fun from the regular weight training or just treadmill or the uh, I forgot the name again.
CrossFit?
CrossFit. uh, CrossFit I usually do. It is entertaining,
It
very
was
entertaining,
CrossFit
and I
actually this time.
Yeah, it
yeah, yeah.
was.
So now for me personally, social validation wasn't the main driver. But I also don't think the tweet said is completely wrong because if you look around, this isn't just about HYROX. This is how almost everything works today. People share everything. The whole influencer culture is built around this. People take, projects or basically promotion is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And even for HYROX, I'm pretty sure a lot of it is also paid marketing because they've got like a lot of fitness influencer to talk about it, to promote it, and uh, that's why maybe because I follow a lot of fitness trainers and fitness experts, that's how I also maybe got to know about HYROX. Like that's how it came into my feed. So,
It's a
but
business, it's going to promote itself.
yes, and let's be honest, HYROX is very Instagrammable. You have a proper setup like lights, crowd, energy. It feels like a stage. Saying you ran a 5K or a 10K is great, but become normal. The moment you say you did HYROX, it's different. People feel more validated. Let's say that I went for HYROX. People who are doing just for Instagram, I'm saying.
I
So
will say, I have to say this again and again.
yeah.
This is all speculation and conjecture. We do not know at all whether this is true.
No,
We
but
just don't
see,
know it. We are just assuming that people are going purely for the idea of validation
not everyone. Ashmita,
or
I'm
I
not
mean
saying everyone.
even a certain chunk, Prakhar. We don't know that. We are just
I have
assuming that.
seen, I'm not assuming. Because I have seen tweets, I have seen Instagram posts about it, and that's why I'm saying it. But not everyone, like this guy, Mr. Kedia, is saying. He thinks that everyone is doing for this, or the entire idea about HYROX is this. I'm saying not everyone, but people are doing for Instagram, and maybe just maybe at some point HYROX, let's say, become a place for like a space for Instagram only. Still the time
I don't know
another.
this. It sounds,
See.
sorry, personally, I have to disagree because and this is my personal disagreement. I'm not saying that
Hmm.
all of us take the same position. I'm saying personally, I have to disagree because it might seem to you from somebody's Instagram that maybe they're not so much into fitness. They're just doing this for the gram of it all. I don't know. Maybe they are getting into it now. Maybe
That's what
that's what they're doing. Maybe it's a part of the motive. Like it's Prakhar, I disagree. You are also assuming. You do not know this. You are assuming by what you are seeing on your Instagram, but it's not a logical conclusion directly. You are very highly into fitness. It's a thing that you are very involved in. So people who are not as seriously involved might seem to you that they are doing it for for social validation, but you also don't know this.
see why I'm saying this is because there are so many posts about how to pose at HYROX. Let's say, so there are professional
That's
photographers.
funny.
There are photographers at every station. So there is a slab when you apply for HYROX. There's a slab of paying extra money to get your pictures clicked. Okay, and professional pictures clicked. So now I saw a lot of Instagram posts on how to pose, how what expressions you should give,
Oh my God.
at what station how you should pose even with the machine, not just posing, like how people pose for pictures, but even while, like, let's say pushing a sledge or doing a ski, what expressions you should give so that your picture comes out nice, and so that HYROX India or HYROX Global post your pictures. Or even if you've paid
Wow.
extra, I'll send you the post, like the link of the post which mentioned all of this. And even if you've paid extra for the pictures, how your pictures can come out nice so that it looks nice on Instagram, like proper professional
Wow.
sports photography.
That's
So
just dumb. How do you how do you even do that? Like you're pushing a heavy weight and you're supposed to look what, dainty or something or
So there was this one post picture where they were telling people how to pose when you're pushing a sledge. So the post said, while pushing the sledge, you have to look straight. You don't have to look down. Imagine people are pushing 100 kilos. A normal person will not focus on where the camera is or where do I have to look. They're just pushing, and they will look wherever they want to look. It is just normal. But the post said you look straight, give a serious look. So, and when you look straight, the camera is on the right hand side. So your arm muscles, your shoulder muscles, your neck, your muscles look like they're completely pumped. So your picture will look nice. Now imagine people are telling people how to pose. A normal athlete or a normal person, not even an athlete, a normal person who's just doing for the fitness or just for the excitement of going for an event like this, not for Instagram, they will pay no attention to where the camera is or how do I have to pose. So when posts like these come and when people are sharing this around, literally like going viral, it makes you think that there are people who are doing this for Instagram just for the pose or for a good picture, and maybe just for fun. And even when people are doing for fun, even that's okay.
yeah,
I
they're still they're I don't know. It still seems like it's a one I like it's fully their choice. It's whatever the fuck they want to do with their lives is again none of our fucking business. They are not it's not something it becomes our business when it has public implications, right?
hmm,
This doesn't. This is individual people deciding what they want to do with their time, with their social presence, with their money. It's none of our fucking business. And very honestly, even if people are doing it for the Instagram, and there is
it's
still
fine.
it's also so much work. There's still so much work going into this. You think if I am trained in just photography and I go for to push a 100 kg sledge, I'll be able to? No. No matter how great I pose, where am I going to get the muscles from? I can't, no angle is going to give me biceps. That's not happening. Like,
No, but you do have muscles. If you're pushing and you can't push, a little muscle will show, a
yeah,
little.
but that's just more embarrassing. That's just, that's just worse. I think people should mind their own fucking business, which is
That is true. That
wild
is
that
true.
I am saying so because I run a like I make a podcast and I have opinions on everything.
No, my thing
But
is that even if people want to pay 9,000 and they just go there just for the fun of it, they don't even compete because you can leave at any point you want to leave in the middle.
yeah,
Even if they do that, it is fine.
it's fine.
They had fun, they had whatever, they got whatever they wanted from the platform. It is completely fine. I have no issues. I shouldn't have any issues. It's not my money, it's not my space to say anything for what they do. Okay. So I think the reason things like run clubs and HYROX are suddenly blowing up is that people are just bored with the usual gym routine, like going, lifting, coming back, and no real excitement. Now people want something more. They want a challenge. I want a challenge. This is my reason. So they want a challenge. They want to uh, track progress, and most importantly, they want to do it with other people. Run
Yeah.
clubs give you that social vibe where you just show up and connect without trying too hard. And HYROX gives you something to train for, like an actual test of fitness. So it's not just about working out anymore, it's about being part of something and actually doing something with your fitness. We now have fitness brands, supplements, recovery products, and even niche things like post run skincare coming up because now people are actually living this lifestyle. Content has also changed. It's less about six pack abs and more about I ran 10K today or I survived high rocks. So it's not just a trend, it's a full ecosystem shift where fitness is becoming social, goal driven, and a part of identity rather than just a routine. And I should mention there have been people who are 70, 80 who are coming for high rocks.
Oh
So it is
wow.
so, just out of curiosity, do you guys think if we go regular for pickleball, do more physical fitness, would you guys be interested going for high rocks next year?
Absolutely
Absolutely
not.
fucking not.
No.
Are you crazy? Was that
But what
was that a
if?
serious
What
fucking
if?
question? No,
Not
absolutely
okay, fine.
not.
Let's not for compete like not competing, but if you guys had to come to watch and support your friend,
Okay,
No,
I will
I'll
go to
still
support you.
pass.
Sandy is nonsense. I will go to support you, Prakhar. I will probably not stay for the entire fucking thing because that sounds like a nonsense thing. But I will come to support you. Will I ever do this? Absolutely fucking not. It doesn't sound fun to me at all. None of
fair
these
enough.
competitions do. I would much rather have somebody who, goes with me to the gym. That's it's people like me who need other people to work out because I am just that lazy.
Yeah,
So I would much rather have somebody. I Gym is work for me. I would much rather just do that. And I would like to play a sport once a week, that's like this pickleball thing sounds it's
it's
fun.
fun
It is
actually. I had fun.
yeah.
I had
But
fun
I will
yesterday.
never, ever, ever be interested in competing in a fitness challenge. That just sounds like a
Fair,
nightmare to me. But let me know where it is, and
fair
I will
enough.
come, Prakhar, to support you.
Maybe not Ashmita and Sandy, but if you're actually thinking of the listeners or the viewers, if you're thinking of experiencing high rocks yourself, the Delhi event is happening on the 24th and 26th. So if you 26th of July, so if you want to go for it, you can apply. If not this year, you can go for next year. You can get in
Most
touch
of
with
our
us.
most of our listeners are not from Delhi.
So maybe apply for HYROX maybe happening in your country, in your
Your
city,
country, yeah.
because it is global. So uh, even that's fine. Or if you're listening and you're not from India or Delhi, um, if you have friends if you know from India, please share this episode with them so that they can listen to this episode, listen to more of our episodes, and go for HYROX.
Yes,
in their
that I
cities.
fully
Okay,
support.
I think it's about time we need to mention that HYROX is not a sponsor. It might seem like we're promoting them
Yeah,
severely, but it's not a sponsor at all.
yeah.
But what
Yeah,
Okay.
if they want
nobody's
to
paying.
sponsor, and what if they waive off my fee, the 9K, they waive off my fee to for promoting
I will not
HYROX?
Prakhar, you're
allow
going
that
to
for just
charge
9,000. Not for just 9,000,
9,000
Prakhar.
for an
No,
entire fucking episode
no,
of promotion? No.
no.
This Prakhar is doing just because. It is
It's
not
fine.
a sponsor, but Prakhar is preparing for it. And if you would like to prepare for it, please look it up in your own respective cities. Like that's the bottom line of this.
Recommendation time.
My recommendation this week is a very light-hearted movie called Thelma. That's surprisingly funny and full of charm. A very slow movie, by the way, but slow in a very good way. Good way. I think you guys will love it, especially Ashmita. I don't know for what reason, but just after watching it, I thought Ashmita will love this movie because you
Oh,
don't have to put in more like any brains or whatever. You just watching
wow,
it and you'll
thanks,
find it
Prakhar. For that reason, you thought
because
Ashmita
because
doesn't
you
have to
don't
use
pay
her
any
brain.
attention.
She can
You
just
watch
enjoy
things
this.
because you watch things while you're playing games on phone. So it
Yeah.
basically it's like even if it's playing in the background, you'll still if even if you watch at any point of the movie, you'll love it. It's funny,
Thelma is
it's
about
nice.
that old white lady wala thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. It follows an elderly woman who sets out on an unexpected mission, and what unfolds is equal parts heartwarming and hilarious. It's simple, refreshing, and a great watch when you want something easy yet meaningful. So I would recommend this movie called Thelma. The poster is also very cute and funny, by the way. So whenever you guys we'll post it on Instagram, so you'll have what I'm talking about. But watch that movie; it's fun.
I think it's
Where is it streaming?
Scarlett
Netflix.
Johansson's directorial debut or something, I think.
Yeah,
Something
yeah,
like
Oh
yeah,
that.
yeah,
wow.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
definitely want to watch this now. Okay.
It's a
And
funny,
it's
cute, slow, warm movie. It's nice.
nice. It's screening on Netflix, you said?
So that's my episode. That's my promotion
Of
of the
HYROX.
event.
Would you like to promote us also, Prakhar?
Yes, but you guys do it better.
Oh, for
So
fuck's sake. All right. Anyway, if you guys have suggestions of episodes, you want to give some feedback or you want to show some love, please write to us at don'tknowdocare1@gmail.com. The one is numerical. Um, Also, like, share, comment wherever you get your podcast from. You can also DM us or leave comments on YouTube or Instagram. The handle is common. It's at DKDC Podcast. And most importantly, we have been saying this over the past few episodes as well, that we get most of our listeners, in fact, all of our listeners, from people recommending the podcast to other people. That's how we are getting, literally, that's how we're reaching every single one of our listeners these days. So I would be we would be very, very, very grateful if you share the episode that you enjoy and the podcast with your friends, your family, your colleagues, acquaintances. And if you specifically want to piss somebody off with the specific episode to them as well, that's also great. Gets us some push from the with the algorithm. And we will see you next week with a new topic. Thank you. Bye bye.